Hi everyone, this is BrioBoy 2009. Welcome to episode 2 of Furnace Carton Atlantic Railroads Online Locomotive Showcase. Last time we covered Betsy, the starter engine in Pine Valley. Now we'll cover the Furnace Carton Atlantic's official starter engine, or should I say the unofficial starter engine, because Betsy was the official engine, but you guys get the point. It was the first engine that I purchased. It is the Denver and Rio Grande Montezuma, Class 25, and her name is Alberto V. Of course, every single one of my real-life friends, in my Discord server that is, gets an engine named after them, and I figured I had to name one after myself to keep things fair. It's a really pretty steamer, and it's one of my favorite engines on the railroad. At the time, my favorite engine in Railroads Online, in the game itself, hence why I ended up naming it after me. Oh, hold up, I did not mean to do that. Yes, thank you. The engine is listed as the Denver and Rio Grande Class 25 Montezuma in the game store. The actual name for the engine is the Baldwin 8.5C3. If anybody can explain why exactly it has that designation, I'd be grateful for it, thank you. But the Denver and Rio Grande just called them the Class 25, simply because they weighed 25,000 pounds. The name Montezuma was the name of the first of these engines, which was originally built in 1871. The other three that they had, there were three others like it. These were Cortez, which was number 4, Ute, number 6, and Del Norte, number 7. Del Norte simply translating to of the north, literally in Spanish. The engine has water brakes, although an air compressor is modeled for gameplay purposes, a top speed of 22 miles an hour, a boiler pressure of 130 psi, yes, I said that correctly. It runs on firewood, weighs around 25,000 pounds, and has a tractive effort of a meager 3,650 pounds. 3,650. It's got two paint schemes. The one that it has in the picture is actually inaccurate because, to my knowledge, the Class 25s were never painted in black. They all had the exact same livery that the Alberto V has on the FCNA. Said livery, actually, yeah, let's look at it from this angle where the sun shines on the engine better. Or at all. There it is. The engine's livery consists of, I'll turn my lantern on so you can see it better. Its main color is a shade of umber, which is a mixture of burnt orange and light brown. A nice umber with a red accented trim, red and white, with some gold in there, and yellow lettering with a red backdrop. It's got bright crimson wheels with white texting and trim, well, not texting, with white trim and a bit of yellow trim, and that applies to the drive wheels, but the wheels of the tender are plainly red. It's got exposed brass fittings, a Russian iron boiler jacket, a black smoke box and smokestack, and up on the sand dome and the steam dome, it's got Mexican-inspired sunbeam patterns. These also extend to the bell supports. So here's the steam dome. It's got two safety valves and the whistle on top. It's actually got the highest pitched whistle out of any locomotive in Railroads Online. And while we're on the topic of whistles, I'll just give a brief demonstration of the sounds that the Alberto V makes. Here's her whistle performing the grade crossing signal. The signal for when we are approaching a railroad crossing, with my special twist on it. Here's its bell. Sorry for the lack of sound there. If I move up above the engine, you can hear it better. here's a full 360-degree view of the engine. Yeah, now on this side, you can really see the umber shining through. Well, you may be asking, which of the Class 25s is the Alberto V supposed to be? The Alberto V is actually a fictional add-on member to the Class 25s. It is unknown what its name was in the FCNA lore upon arrival to the FCNA around 1875 or something. It is unknown what its original name was, but I renamed it to Alberto V upon its arrival, and it is engine number 2. Engine number 1 is, of course, Betsy. Upon its arrival, the Alberto V was tasked with pulling the log train, but nowadays, the Biggie J. Yee does that job. Nowadays, the Alberto V is usually tasked with pulling the water train, which goes to all of the industries that need water. That's basically all there is to say about the Alberto V. All in all, it's a really, really cute little engine, and I'm very happy to have such a beautiful locomotive on my roster. And that'll wrap things up for Alberto V, our engine number 2. As they say, second is the best. Stay tuned for next time when I'll discuss the Ferries and Cliff House Railway 242 tank engine. I'll see you all next time on R.R.O Boy 2009, and remember, keep your friends close and your trains closer, whether they be Porters or Brunos.